Hello, my fellow sycophantic simps. I'm Incel Rage, otherwise known as Mr. Church, and wow, Bethesda's really turned over a new leaf. See, I can finally wear these hooded rags, even though it does look like I have been just getting my eyebrows shaved off, and we're going to be building in a new spot as well. Head of the pig. Not the butt of the pig this time, but over here. It's also near Vault 76. Just head west from there. At this junkyard. You didn't used to be able to build here for literally no reason, but now you can. Because like I said, Bethesda is listening to the community now, and now we can build at this spot and wear this hooded rags and have no eyebrows. Today, we're going to be building a little junkyard garage here. So I've put in the wood extractor thing, and now I'm just gonna build this little foundation. Just pick it up and hope for the goddamn best. We want it to be high enough off the ground so that when we snap through this, it'll cover up the bottom layer of this thing. And I'm using these foundations with the wooden planks so that I can line them up on my first try. And then afterwards I go through and change them to the texture that I actually want. It's called being lazy. I don't know. I just do it. Now, you may be wondering where I've been. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video, and for that, I do apologize. I was taking some time off during the holiday season and spending time with my family, and then, well, I wasn't able to return from that trip as quickly as I planned, and as a result, there were no videos that were made. Now, when I got back, I was super impressed to see that while I was gone, Bethesda had released the most incredible thing to the Atom Shop. It was, if you have Fallout first, you'll already know this is mind-blowing, but what they gave us was a half-textured filing cabinet. Yeah, I'll show that later, but for now, we're gonna get underneath the map for a minute, so put the rugs like I did, put down this pressure plate, and then we're gonna stick a mannequin on top of that. That'll push down on the pressure plate for us because the game has it coded as an NPC. Now, you do have to push the pressure plate down first before that'll trigger it. I don't know why. It's kind of like popping its cherry, I guess. Except, you know, way less rated R in every conceivable way. Now, put this on it so just that part is on it. And what you're going to do is pick it up and put it down over and over again. Be very careful that you don't accidentally grab the symptomatic and ruin it and then have to do it all over again. Until you have this thing. And we're just going to place this over here. And then when you use the symptomatic, it'll put you underneath the map. Now what we're trying to do here is snap some slanty roofs to those flat roofs up there. But it wasn't letting us from the angle we were at. But if we go underneath here, it will let us snap it to there. We just have to be, you know, a little tricky with how we do it. So you're going to want to pull the, you know, push down on your action button and pull that bitch towards you until it's close enough. Now this one was harder to get in, but just believe me, with a little luck, a little practice, you too can stick it in. Just, you know, try. Do what you can. I don't know. So yeah, back to what I was talking about before. Very excited to be back. I've got a lot of builds planned. And we're together going to make more content for this game than Bethesda Gaming Studios ever did. And it's going to be awesome. So, you know, that's really setting the bar low. But, you know, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, this will create a little ramp thing so we can go right up in there. I know you're saying, well, there's a ramp foundation piece. Yeah, that doesn't sink into the ground. Now, we're going to get rid of these. This one won't let you because it's holding those slants up. But if you change it to a different type, it's suddenly not supporting that roof anymore, so you'll be able to delete that one. Now we can get rid of these walls here, and then we can just have these slant roofs, and we can move this out of the way. And I'll just throw this over here for now. If we need it again, I'll have it. And yeah, now we can just throw some floors back in here, and simple as that. Yeah, these ramp things, they don't sink into the ground, so those were not a choice that we could have gone with. Maybe do I want stairs here? I don't know yet. I'm gonna change, perhaps. I'll think about it. Maybe if we use those could be cool, and also these. Maybe I'll just go with these. They're a little less weird. The basic roof piece that everyone should have. It's just, yeah. Let's throw on just a normal-ass one. This isn't a red rocket. Or is it? I'm not sure. And let's throw some walls up on this thing. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to leave some empty spots along the walls here. And what I'm going to do is a little trick I've done before on this channel. I'm just going to take for some of these junk walls from the defensive spot. Where are they? There we go. I'm going to stick them so that, well, first I'll just throw them down, and then I will adjust where I want them, so that just bits of it will be sticking out of the wall. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the flame turret, and I'm going to burn the fuck out of these things. And you will watch them explode, and then they will be gone forever, much like this game once people realized that Bethesda is not going to put any more effort into it than they are right now. Now, the reason why I'm making content for this game is I love this game. The thing that people don't seem to realize is Bethesda doesn't really love this game. And the problem there is there's so much potential here with this world, with even the way the game is right now. There's just so much to work with here. I don't know if it's a matter of them not putting the resources into it, or they just don't give a fuck, if they're too busy working on another game, which I believe is probably the case. But regardless of why, the problem remains. This is a really fun, even addicting game, but there's just no new content being added. When it comes down to it, people are at the point where they're not even surprised anymore when Bethesda says, yeah, you know what you get for your Fallout First free item? You get a filing cabinet, which we already have filing cabinets, by the way. We already have clean filing cabinets. We have fucking... We don't need filing cabinets. And when you actually put it down and look at it, it's like flat. It looks like they put primer on it. It's not even clean. It's not rusty. It looks like it's missing half of its textures. So what they did was they took something that's already in the game, they made the texture on it worse, and then they sold it to us as, you know, oh, here's what you get. Thank you so much for supporting us financially. So, obviously, lots of people are unhappy about that, and rightly so. You're giving this corporation your money, and in return, they're basically tweaking you on the nose, pulling your underwear over your head, and laughing at you as you try to pull the wedgie out. And it's disrespectful to everyone who's been here since the early days of other Fallout games, who have played this game since beta, to continuously do this. So, it's frustrating, to say the least. I like building in this game. I love building in this game. By the way, right now, I'm just going to do a quick little, I'm going to show you how to attach this wire. There you go, just do that. Now, this sign thing here works exactly like the mat trick, which means you can just pick up the sign. Well, first I'm trying to make this be centered, but it just pops back to where it was because it hates me. But just move that slightly, and after you move it slightly and place it down, you'll be able to place this anywhere you want without breaking that wire. Just throw it in there, and it'll keep the wire through the wall, no problem. But I love this game. I have a lot of ideas for builds, but that's not what this game is about. There's a lot on the tail end. You know, not everyone loves base building. Not everyone wants to log in just to build a base when none of their friends are still playing, because they've all left, because Bethesda doesn't give a fuck. And it's clear they don't. So, the problem is not really fixable on anyone's end but Bethesda's, so it all depends on if they decide to suddenly give a fuck, which, to be honest, I don't see happening. So, what does that mean for the channel? I don't know. I'm going to keep making bases and playing until, I guess, there's no one else on the server. And at that point, we will decide where we're going. I mean, this game does have an expiration date of some kind. So at some point, we will be moving on to other games. Maybe they'll get this shit fixed. I don't know. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep building Fallout builds and have Fallout content. I enjoy building on this game, and if I can give you guys some inspiration on some things you can build yourself, or help you guys make your bases a little bit less of a headache, then that's enough for me. And I enjoy making these videos, and I enjoy the community, and I enjoy, you know, just hanging out with you guys that have joined my Discord and come watch my Twitch streams. And I just really wanted to take this time and say that I appreciate you all. You know, even though this game is frustrating, we can all kind of swear about it together, and I think that that's been really bonding and brought us closer together. So, you know, wherever things may lead, this is not by any means my last Fallout video, but whatever the case may be, I'm not going anywhere. This guy is making me feel a little uncomfortable, and oh yeah, here it is, the Fallout First. Yeah, that's a reward for Fallout First, is this fucking horrible looking, untextured filing cabinet. But I really liked building here. There's all this stuff that's already here, and so it was fun trying to make something that blended enough so that if someone came by, they wouldn't really be able to pick out what was here already and what was part of my camp. And for me, that immersion is the most fun part of building in this game. You can find a spot and you can just make your camp part of that spot. And that really is fun for me, because if you're in the actual apocalypse, that's what you're doing. You just, oh, this would be a sweet spot for a camp, and then you build there and you try to fortify it. But I had a lot of fun with this one. I'm glad to be back, and there's going to be more builds coming now that I'm able to record again. So look forward to hating those as well. I just want to say thank you so much to my patrons for all your support. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much to my Discord community for hanging with me. And thanks to you guys. If you've not subbed already, consider subscribing. It really helps the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.